Imagine a world where you can send money to anyone, anywhere, without the bank, without a middleman, and without a border. That's the promise of Bitcoin, the world's first decentralized digital currency. But how does it actually work? Today, we are diving into the fascinating mechanism of Bitcoin in a way that is easy to understand. And if even you are new in crypto, let's break down into step by step. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital currency created in 2009 by anonymous person or the group using a pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. Unlike a traditional money like dollar or the euro, Bitcoin isn't printed by a government or controlled by a bank. It exists purely as a code living on a global network of computers. Think of it as a digital cash you can spend online or store securely without needing a bank account. But what makes a Bitcoin special? It is decentralized. No single person, company, or government control it. Instead, it runs on a network of thousands of computers called a node. It's spread across the world. These nodes work together to keep a Bitcoin secure, transparent, and unstable. The blockchain Bitcoin ledger at the heart of Bitcoin is something called the blockchain. Picture a giant digital ledger or record book that track every single Bitcoin transaction ever made. The ledger isn't stored in one place like the bank database. Instead, every node in the Bitcoin network has a copy of blockchain and they will update it constantly to stay into the sync. The blockchain is made of a block like page in a block. Each block contains a recent transaction like Alice sent one Bitcoin to Bob. These blocks are linked together in a chain, hence the name blockchain. Once a block is added, it's permanent. No one can change it without rewiring the entire chain, which is nearly impossible. How the transaction work? Let's say you want to send zero point 0.1 Bitcoin to a friend. Here, how it's happened. You can create a transaction using a Bitcoin wallet, which is like an app or software that holds your Bitcoin. Your wallet has a private key or a secret key only you know that proves your own Bitcoin. You send a transaction to a Bitcoin network. It include detail like amount 0.01 and your friend public address, which is like their digital mailbox. The transaction get broadcast to all the node in the network. They verify it, make sure that you have enough Bitcoin and a private key is valid. Once verified, the transaction is grouped with other into a block waiting to add it to the Bitcoin also. Now, Bitcoin mining securing a network. Bitcoin mining in the process of adding new block to the blockchain. Miners are the people or the company running a powerful computer that complete to solve complex mathematical puzzle. These puzzles are like a digital clock that secure each block. Miner collect a pending transaction and bundle them into a block. They race to solve the math problem that requires a lot of computing power. It's like guessing a combination of the luck, but it takes billions of guesses also. The first the miner to solve the puzzle and then add their block to the blockchain as a reward. They earn newly created Bitcoin called a block reward plus a small transaction fee paid by the user. All the other node in the Bitcoin check the miner work to make sure it's correct. If is it they update their copy of the blockchain, then the process is start over. Mining is crucial because it keeps network secure to cheat or the fake the transaction. A bad actor would need to control more than half of the network computing power, which is incredibly difficult and expensive. This makes Bitcoin blockchain tamper proof. Why is Bitcoin secure? Bitcoin security comes from its decentralized design and cryptography. Cryptography means every transaction is signed with a private key, making it impossible for someone else to send a Bitcoin. And now, with the thousands of nodes worldwide, there is no single point of failure. Even if some node goes offline, the network keeps running. Mining requires massive computing power, so altering the blockchain would mean reading all the math for every block, which is practically impossible. Why use Bitcoin and why do people often use Bitcoin? Here are some reasons. Freedom. You can send money to anyone, anywhere without permission from banks or the government. Bitcoin transactions don't require personal information, offering more anonymity than the traditional payment. There will only ever 21 million Bitcoin, making it scarce asset like the digital gold. Transparency, the blockchain is public, so anyone can verify the transaction, ensuring trust without a middleman. Now, volatility, Bitcoin price can swing widely, making it risky for investor. Scalability, the network can process only a limited number of transactions per second, which can lead delay or the higher fee during busy time. Some government are skeptical of Bitcoin because it's hard to control, which could affect the future use. Mine uses a lot of electricity, raising a environmental concern. The future of the Bitcoin has already changed the way we think about money. It's inspired thousands of other cryptocurrency and sparked a global conversation about the decentralized finance. Some see it as a future of the money, while others view it as a speculative investment. Either way, Bitcoin's impact is undeniable. As the technology improves, Bitcoin is evolving to project like Lightning Network aim to make transaction faster and cheaper, while new tools make it easier for everyday people to use. Bitcoin is more than just a digital money; it's a revolutionary system built on the trust, math, and decentralization. By understanding how it works from the blockchain to a mining to secure transaction, you can see why it's captures the old attention. Whether you are a curious beginner or a crypto enthusiast, Bitcoin offers a glimpse